High in the icy Alps, a discovery in 1991 would shake the scientific and historical world. What started as a routine hike uncovered the frozen remains of a man who lived over 5,000 years ago. But the story of Ötzi the Iceman isn't just about ancient history. It's about murder, mystery, and curses. Today on Spooky Crime Time, we're diving into the chilling tale of Ötzi the Iceman, one of the most well-preserved mummies in history. Was he a victim of prehistoric foul play? Could a curse be connected to his discovery? And what secrets does his frozen body hold? Let's find out. It was September 19th, 1991, when two hikers, Helmut and Erika Simon, stumbled upon what they thought was a pile of rocks and sticks. But as they looked closer, they realized it was a frozen human body. They were 10,530 feet above sea level on the border between Austria and Italy. Little did they know, they had just found one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the century. At first, local authorities thought it was the body of a modern climber who had met a tragic end in the unforgiving mountains. But tests soon revealed the body was much, much older, over 5,300 years old. Nicknamed Ötzi after the Ötztal Alps, where he was found, this ancient man became an overnight sensation. But who was he, and how did he die? Ötzi wasn't just a frozen body. He was a window into the past. His clothing, tools, and even his last meal were perfectly preserved. Researchers found he wore a fur cloak, leather shoes stuffed with grass for insulation, and carried a copper axe, one of the oldest ever discovered. Ötzi's body revealed a lot about his life. He had arthritis, frostbite scars, and over 60 tattoos etched into his skin. His stomach still held traces of his last meal, ibex meat, bread, and herbs. But it's Ötzi's death that raises the most questions. A deep wound in his shoulder suggests he was shot with an arrow. Bruises and cuts imply he may have been in a fight shortly before his death. Was he ambushed or a victim of prehistoric murder? Over the years, researchers have pieced together Ötzi's final days. It's believed he fled from attackers, climbing high into the mountains to escape. But why was he targeted? Was it a dispute over territory, resources, or something more personal? Adding to the mystery, Ötzi's axe was made of nearly pure copper, a rare and valuable item for his time. Could he have been a leader or someone of importance? Some researchers suggest Ötzi may have been a shaman or healer, given the medicinal herbs found with his belongings, and the placement of his tattoos, which align with acupuncture points. As if Ötzi's story couldn't get any spookier or stranger, there's a curse associated with his discovery. Several people involved in Ötzi's unearthing and study have met untimely deaths. From falls to car crashes, the so-called curse of Ötzi has claimed at least 7 lives. Is it coincidence or something more? While most scientists dismiss this curse, it adds an eerie layer to this already chilling tale. Now, like I said, since Ötzi's discovery, at least 7 individuals linked to him and his studies have died. Some in strange accidents, others due to sudden illness. Let's take a closer look at the victims of the so-called Curse of Ötzi. Helmut Simon, the person that discovered Ötzi. He was a German tourist who first found Ötzi's body and met a tragic fate in 2004. He went missing while hiking in the Alps, the same region where he had found Ötzi. 8 days later, his frozen body was discovered, eerily resembling the way Ötzi had been found. A freak blizzard had taken his life. The next person was Dieter Warneck. Just hours after Simon's funeral, Dieter Warneck, a 45-year-old mountain rescue leader involved in the search for Simon, died suddenly of a heart attack. He was in excellent health prior to this. The next person is Rainer Henn, a pathologist. Dr. Rainer Henn, one of the first scientists to examine Ötzi and handle his body with his bare hands, died in a horrific car accident while on his way to give a lecture about the Iceman. Kurt Fritz was the next person, who was an experienced alpine guide. He led the excavation team to recover Ötzi's body, and he died in an avalanche, despite being the only one in his group to be caught in it. Next was Rainer Hoelzel, the film director. Rainer Hoelzel, a journalist who filmed the initial recovery and produced a documentary about Ötzi, developed a mysterious illness shortly after completing his work. He died of a brain tumor at the young age of 47. Konrad Spindler, the lead scientist. Konrad Spindler, the lead scientist who first examined Ötzi, initially dismissed the idea of a curse. He joked, "I think it's all just a media hype. The next thing you'll hear is that I'm dead." Years later, he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and died at the age of 66. Tom Loy, the molecular biologist. Tom Loy, the molecular biologist who analyzed Ötzi's blood and uncovered evidence of multiple attackers, battled a mysterious blood disorder for years. Before he could complete his research, he passed away in 2005 under unclear circumstances. Coincidence or curse? 7 individuals, all with direct involvement in Ötzi's discovery or research, met premature deaths. Statistically, accidents and illnesses happen, but the sheer number of deaths in such a small circle has fueled the legend of Ötzi's curse. Was it merely coincidence, or is the ancient warrior still protecting his secrets from beyond the grave? Whether by fate, coincidence, or something beyond our understanding, 7 lives were lost after their connection to Ötzi. They were explorers, scientists, storytellers, each dedicated to uncovering history's mysteries. Tonight, we remember them, not for the curse that surrounds their names, but for their passion, their curiosity, and their contributions to the world. May they rest in peace, and may their families find comfort in the legacy they left behind. Now, the story of Ötzi the Iceman is a haunting reminder of how much we can learn, and how much we may never know about the past. Was he a hunter, a shaman, or a victim of ancient betrayal? His frozen body keeps some secrets, but others may never thaw. What do you think happened to Ötzi? Leave your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, check out our video on the Dyatlov Pass incident from last week, another icy mystery. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales from Spooky Crime Time. And until the next video, stay safe and be kind. I'll see you guys next week.